Hello people, how are you doing? I hope everything is fine. Finally I'm back and more motivated, full of ideas, and can't wait to start today's conversation. From now on I'm switching to psychology-based topics, that the concerns that are basically occurring in our day-to-day lives. And today I would like to talk about why the same problems are happening again and again. Is it a karma? What does psychology say about this? How should we make use of our previous knowledge and experiences in order to explore our mistakes? So before moving to the video, please make sure that you support my YouTube channel. Go follow and write your comments. I'm going to read them, and I will try to answer to your questions if you have. So the problem is that we are using too much word of problem instead of challenge. I'm teaching in an international school environment, and I'm trying to make sure to my students, pupils, that we don't use the word problem, instead we change the word challenge. That's how our brain functions. And when we are seeing a small challenge as a big problem and we're not trying to learn anything from this mistake, we will continue repeating the same mistake again and again. So the problem is, the challenge is, our brain is constructed in a way that to pick the negatives, because on our day-to-day lives, on Instagram, Facebook, and all of the social media is based on getting likes and getting more attention. That's how algorithm works. And if we see and we scroll down and we swipe, scroll, whatever, and we like all the bad news, it means that as a magnet, we are telling to our algorithms to show us more negative news in our news feed. So that's very demotivating, and that's very, let's say, challenging situation. So how to fix it? To fix it, in order, we have to somehow avoid negativity in our lives. Anyways, that's not the topic of today's video. Today I would like to tiny bit explore why we are prone to make the same mistakes over and over again. The main issue with that is that we don't learn our lessons. I'm watching different videos. For instance, astrologists are saying that it's karma, or some people who are trying to learn psychology, they're saying that it's like whatever. But the actual reason is that the philosophical viewpoint of this issue, of this notion, is that we don't learn our mistakes. If, for instance, we are not getting a job application for over a year, and all of our applications are getting rejected, it means that in the process of applying, we are making some minor or major errors. We have to stop there, we have to analyze, and we have to see what is not going well, what is going wrong, and what are the patterns that we are repeating, and these patterns are causing the let's say failure in our lives. But these are not failures. For instance, how did I gain this insight? Because recently I've been very interested in reading books, and I'm reading books. I'm trying to read as much as possible. But the issue is that there was some application got rejected. It was not about any job or something, but it was about one of the minor issues, but well, not minor, but some of the issues that I had to solve in my life, and it got rejected. Anyways, I got reapplied for this, and I'm still in the process waiting. I thought, what is going on wrong? Why do I have so many problems, so many challenges regarding this issue? Well, I started to do not SWOT analysis in this case, what I did wrong, what I did right, and I started to separate it into two like waiting. It's like in psychology we say cost and benefit analysis, and in here I would say like what I had to do and what I didn't do analysis, right? And I saw that I didn't do a lot of things properly. After analyzing, seeing the patterns, I understood why for 3 years I'm not able to achieve the same procedure again and again. Well, I haven't tried, that's number one. 2, I haven't planned. 3, I haven't noted down the important minor details, because whenever you are planning something, whenever you are trying to learn or trying to achieve a certain goal or whatever, right, you have to all the time write it down from A to Z. Why? If you are writing from A to Z and like A to Z, it's giving you the clear outline. Yes, our brain, we're not computers. Our brain is functioning like computer, but we're tend to reconstruct the information. We're more prone to forget the information. And if you know psychology, it's the capacity of short-term memory is like 1.2 up to 3 seconds, and if we don't revise it, if we don't rehearse it, if we don't repeat the information, it's gone. And after seeing that, right now I'm more hopeful, because it's, you know, rational thinking at the same time. Yes, I'm doing something right, correct, and I'm more confident that this is gonna happen. And a lot of people, I see that from even my students, I see that they're like, oh, master, this is not happening, this is bad, this is this is that, especially grade 12, IB stress, whatever. But they have to know that if they are gonna plan their lives perfectly, not perfectly, like accordingly, because even like post-pandemic era, we are having a lot of difficulties to retain the information that we are having. We're having lots of troubles with sitting and reading, even like sitting in one place, or some of us are having reverse situations, such as leaving our apartments, and like most of the people are having maybe hybrid or home office based jobs. So what we have to do is like we have to analyze, we have to think about those mistakes and try not to repeat those mistakes again. By the way, I'm getting my coffee and like trying to lead the healthy lifestyle. Regarding healthy lifestyle, regarding one of the decisions that I've recently made, of course I had like this additional stimuli from the external resource who really helped me to consider this. But I've recently started to go to the gym. I built this habit because all I was doing, if we have to look, I was 132 kilos 1 year ago. Now I'm like 91 kilos, and I'm trying to track my weight, and I was all the time blaming on others that, well, I'm getting fat because people are inviting me for drinking, for eating outside, I'm eating unhealthy. But I didn't see what patterns were missing. It's always, usually, not always, but most of the time, it's us. What are we missing? What are we doing wrong? And what we have to change? These elements, these issues should have been considered by us, but we haven't. Now it's not late to consider these issues and try to work on our mistakes. All in all, what I can say about this first video, that our mistakes are there and they're gonna be repeated if we don't analyze our mistakes, if we don't see our challenges, and if we don't face them. Evading them and trying to make life important decisions will not lead us to anywhere, because like we are not going to achieve what we have to achieve, right? Because the same patterns we're not able to achieve over certain goal, because we are making the same mistake unconsciously, subconsciously, without realizing it, and the same patterns will be repeated, and we will be failing. You know what I'm saying is, like, whatever you say this, is it a karma, is it the universe? I say this, we're not wise enough, and we don't try to learn from our mistakes, but rather we prefer to blame someone and find scapegoats. Whatever, people, have a lovely day or evening or night, and I hope to see you again soon. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, you comment, you like it, and like tell me what other topics would you like to discover with me. See you. Bye.